Hello friends, you are on the channel Quotes of Great Men. Enjoy watching. Consider the reasons which make us certain that we are right, but not the fact that we are certain. If you are not convinced, ignore our certainty. Don't be tempted to substitute our judgment for your own. And now I see the face of God, and I raise this God over the earth, this God whom men have sought since men came into being, this God who will grant them joy and peace and pride. This God, this one word, I. Every period ruled by mystics was an era of stagnation and want, when most men were on strike against existence. Achievement of your happiness is the only moral purpose of your life, and that happiness, not pain or mindless self-indulgence, is the proof of your moral integrity, since it is the proof and the result of your loyalty to the achievement of your values. Money is the barometer of a society's virtue. One must never fail to pronounce moral judgment. Every aspect of Western culture needs a new code of ethics, a rational ethics, as a precondition of rebirth. From the smallest necessity to the highest religious abstraction, from the wheel to the skyscraper, everything we are and everything we have comes from one attribute of man, the function of his reasoning mind. She knew that she could not have reached this white serenity except as the sum of all the colors, of all the violence she had known. Selfishness does not mean only to do things for oneself. One may do things, affecting others, for his own pleasure and benefit. This is not immoral, but the highest of morality. The Creator's concern is the conquest of nature. The parasite's concern is the conquest of men. Errors of knowledge are not breaches of morality. No proper moral code can demand infallibility or omniscience. I came here to say that I do not recognize anyone's right to 1 minute of my life. Anyone who fights for the future lives in it today. I saw that evil was impotent, that evil was the irrational, the blind, the anti-real, and that the only weapon of its triumph was the willingness of the good to serve it. Civilization does not have to perish. The brutes are winning only by default. Integrity is the ability to stand by an idea. Paper is a check drawn by legal looters upon an account which is not theirs, upon the virtue of the victims. Watch for the day when it bounces, marked, account overdrawn. Morality is a code of black and white. When and if men attempt to compromise, it is obvious which side will necessarily lose and which will necessarily profit. It is not death that we wish to avoid, but life that we wish to live. Life is a value to be bought, and thinking is the only coin noble enough to buy it. Ask anything of men. Ask them to achieve wealth, fame, love, brutality, murder, self-sacrifice. but don't ask them to achieve self-respect. They will hate your soul. Gold was an objective value, an equivalent of wealth produced. Paper is a mortgage on wealth that does not exist, backed by a gun aimed at those who are expected to produce it. Ideas in a free society are not a crime, and neither can they serve as the justification of a crime. Whoever defends his own rights defends the rights of all. A building has integrity just like a man, and just as seldom. I regret nothing. There have been things I missed, but I ask no questions, because I have loved it, such as it has been, even the moments of emptiness, even the unanswered in that I loved it. That is the unanswered in my life. The more you learn, the more you know that you know nothing. Each man must live as an end in himself and follow his own rational self-interest. But what man does out of despair is not necessarily a key to his character. I have always thought that the real key is in that which he seeks for his enjoyment. The only man never to be redeemed is the man without passion. If some men are entitled by right to the products of the work of others, it means that those others are deprived of rights and condemned to slave labor. Man's character is the product of his premises. There can be no compromise on moral principles. For the coming of that day shall I fight, I and my sons and my chosen friends, for the freedom of man, for his rights, for his life, for his honor. A mystic is a man who treats his feelings as tools of cognition. Her face lay still in the air under his face. Independence is the recognition of the fact that yours is the responsibility of judgment and nothing can help you escape it, that no substitute can do your thinking, as no pinch hitter can live your life. A man of independent judgment is a man of profound self-esteem. Every loneliness is a pinnacle. You have no choice about your capacity to feel that something is good for you or evil, but what you will consider good or evil, what will give you joy or pain, what you will love or hate, desire or fear, depends on your standard of value. The more you don't have sex, the less you experience the intimate connection of two souls. Thanks for watching. Check out these educational videos too.